Darkness rims my vision. I really feel like she could have used rim in another part.
When he was wiping that cow shit on me, it was quite possibly the most turned on I have ever been. I wasn't in the movie. One thing I love about having a ghost as a lover, changing positions was always smooth.
I hate everyone who's ever tasted you. Like she's a big mouth, really deserved.
I rub her to her feet and grip each side of her panties, pulling them to her ankles. The t-shirt goes next.
Hungry places. Look, okay, I can't do this with the over here.
Oh my god, this one's so good. You learn all about like different people's mind and communication. It's so good.
This one, she gets fucked by a lollipop.
Okay, it's a bit weird. But this one, you learn about the psychology of money and how to do well in your investments. It'd be great for you.
Yeah, sure. But this one, she's an ordinary with no powers and it's a forbidden love. And if he finds out that she's an ordinary, he's gonna kill her.
This one you can speak to whales.
This one, she knots with a wolf.
Need help, bro.
7, 6, 11, 5, 9 and 20 miles today, 4, 11, 17, 32 the day before. Boot, 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 moving up and down again. I was given by NerdForge the most awesome copy of the Stormlight Archive books that I have ever received. They are giant! You should go watch their video on how these were made. They gave them to me, and we are all going to sign them now. The biggest book I've ever signed. Signed there.
Perfect. We both got it.
Yes. Nice and big. You gotta have a big signature.
Oh, perfect. You need a big signature for a big book.
Yeah.
There's lots of space to fill here, so.
I like your signature there.
Yeah, you've done a good one.
Yeah.
I need to upgrade mine, I think.
You can sign books fast with that signature.
I know.
Yeah.
You sign so fast. I was gonna ask, how do you sign it so fast?
So it started by being able to read my name long ago, and it morphed into this. Started as Brandon, and that was the B. It went sideways, and this is the S that was from Sanderson, and so it turned into kind of Brandon S. But that symbol just is my first name.
So nice.
So I was taught early on by some people, some other authors, come up with a signature that you can do fast.
That is a good idea.
I have a lot to learn there.
So yeah, definitely go check out their video and see how these things were made because they are incredible.
But how am I supposed to love you when I don't love who I am? And how can I give you all of me when I'm only half a man? 'Cause I'm
Y'all, I had to share that I got the special edition Korean versions of Fourth Wing and Iron Flame. Please look at how beautiful these are. They also came with these page overlay bookmark things. I'm not really sure, but I'm just obsessed with these. I saw that somebody posted about getting these on Facebook and I bought them and they do not disappoint. And I am actually learning Korean, so...
Actually, I don't require wine for courage or personality. God's teeth, no wonder your mother sold you to the highest bidder.
No wonder your father had to buy you a wife.
Well, I should thank him. Because of all the heinous, know-it-all wenches in the world, I got stuck with you.
How dare you speak to me like that?
Because I'm your lord husband, who you are to love, honour, and obey.
Missed!
Are still struggling to fill the void that Arcane left behind, here are some books that you should check out. So Ruination is actually a novel that's set in the same League of Legends universe as Arcane, and it's got the politics, it's got the action, it's got the runic magic, and it also has got the tragedy, because apparently League of Legends is allergic to happiness. In all timelines, all possibilities, only you. If that line has been living in your mind rent-free, then you need to check out This Is How You Lose the Time War. This is beautifully written, and it is also sapphic. If you are really interested in the intersection of magic and science, as well as the exploration of the cost of progress, you should really read Blood Over Brighthaven by ML Wong. This also tackles prejudice, oppression, and sacrifice, and like Arcane, it packs a real heavy emotional punch. Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson has the class politics, it has the compelling characters, it has the thieves and the heists, and so many people in my last video were like, I cannot believe you did not include Mistborn, but at that time, I had not read this series yet, and as of now, I have just finished the first book, and the story is so addicting, it is so good. Both Arcane and Vicious by V.E. Schwab have the tell your lab partner you love them before it's too late kind of situation going on, and they both have characters called Victor. Like Arcane, Vicious has got morally complex characters and some found family as well. If you loved Kate and Vi and the idea of oil and water, then you should check out Fable for the End of the World. This is also about two girls from different worlds who start off hating each other, not wanting to fall in love, but alas, they do. So Silco and Casbracker may be variations of the same person in some multiverse, but if you like the undercity dealings going on in Zaun and Arcane, then you probably will like Six of Crows as well. If you want more of the magic and technology in Arcane, as well as the explorations of complex familial dynamics, duty, loyalty, and sacrifice, then Jade City might be the urban fantasy for you. So these next few I haven't read yet, but I figured I'd share my Arcane TBR with you as well. First on this list is The Unbroken by C.L. Clarke. I heard this has got great sapphic representation, and it's this epic war-torn fantasy. This next one isn't out until February, but this is also by C.L. Clarke, and Mbessa is getting her own book and the second ever League of Legends novel. We may never get that extended cut of Kate and Vi in that prison cell, but we can get Lesbian Necromancers and Gideon the Ninth. Friar's War centers around the impossible love of two girls, and there's love, revenge, sacrifice, and revolution. Foundryside is said to have the magical technology, the thieves, and some artifacts of unimaginable power. And last but not least, I saw some comments suggesting Renegades, which is a YA dystopian series with themes of vengeance and justice.
Fuck! It's a Shalon chapter. Our father!
Hey Lennon, I've seen someone who's fake.
What the hell is a spread?
I would die for Kaladin.
Bridge 4 for life.
Paladin is such a flop.
He's always so close.
Just like his younger brother.
Why are there so many chickens?
I'm done with this book. It's too long.
I don't want to read another 2,000 pages.
Alright, I'm ready. Where's the second book? Oh, actually, the book is smaller.
It had been 2 days since I learned that magic was real, and I was trapped in the evil shadow man Fargus's dungeon. It was wet down there, just like I was wet down there when I met the man made of shadows. "There you are, my love," he said as he slithered into my dungeon. His throat bobbed, then my throat bobbed, then his throat bobbed, and then he growled, "We're going to see the king tonight, where we must make love in front of him, and if we don't, he'll kill us both." "Why?" I said. "I don't want to make love to you even though you're the hottest man I've ever seen. I just want to go home and feed my 50 sisters and do my arts and crafts." "We must make love. We must make love in front of the king. Otherwise, he'll know we're lying to him, because, by the way, I'm actually not a bad guy." "Let's do it," I said. So in front of the king, he slipped inside of me. Shadows inside of me. Mist inside of me. A lot like if you put your coochie right on an air conditioning unit. It was so hot, but inside I was so cold. I climaxed to save my family.
L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V
They betrayed her!
Adam is pointing a gun at my chest. Very tattoo snaking up his forearms, just like Adam.
I love tattoos!
Why I still haven't looked in the mirror. The arm
There is waiting for you.
Yes! Why she gotta mark out everything she writes?
I hate his smile. Every inch of my skin is blushing.
I'd be blushing too.
I don't understand his actions.
Ain't that all, man?
I am! Would you like to see it? Yes, of course! If I would best describe it as like Dune meets Game of Thrones. It's set in a futuristic desert kingdom where a princess must learn the art of Agnipath, which is firebending, in order to take the throne, but her father isn't quite ready to give it up. And when an exiled assassin comes back into the mix, everything goes awry. So if you like assassins, firebending, warrior magic.
I wanted to read this for a while.
Oh, hey, I'm glad you heard about it. Do you want me to sign it under your name? Yeah? What's your name? Isabella?
And how about a picture?
Yeah, of course. Thank you guys so much for supporting. No, of course. I really hope you love the book and hopefully lives up as enjoyable as Fourth Wing was for you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Thank you guys.
He's a 10, but he bites your lip and then holds your head under shark-infested water. He's a 10, but he forces you into marriage with him. He's a 10, but he looks in your bedroom window at night. He's a 10, but he professionally follows you. He's a 10, but he tries deleting you from the earth multiple times. He's a 10, but he takes you because you're his enemy's daughter. He's a 10, but he hunts you down in a bridal hunt. He's a 10, but he shows up, he crashes your wedding day and tells you you're now marrying him and you can either walk or crawl down the aisle. He's a 10, they're a 10, but they took you because your dad owes them a payment. If you squint hard enough, all of their red flags start to look a little green.
He's a 10 but, Christmas edition. Guys, the wine mark's back. He's a 10 but, he's your husband, you're divorcing him, and your new boyfriend decides to join in. He's a 10 but, he's your guardian. Yeah, let that sink in. He sure did. Ha ha! He's a 10 but, you met him online because you were desperate for money, and now you're desperate for some deer. He's a 10 but, he's your brother's best friend, and he's also an audio erotica star, and you've polished your pum-pum to him plenty of times in the evening. He's a 10 but, he fucked off 3 years ago and made absolutely no effort to get in contact with you, but when he returns, you decide to let him throw his sausage down your hallway anyway. You know what? I would also be guilty as charged. He's a 10, but he's your boss and you're the nanny for his 4-year-old daughter. He's a 10, but you guys were in love when you were in your 20s, and then he decided he didn't want to be with you anymore because you wanted kids and he didn't. And now he's the live-in nanny for your 2 children and you're divorced. He's a 10, but he's the random guy who played Santa down at the pub and then he ends up coming down your chimney. He's a 10, but he's your billionaire boss and you have to end up fake dating him. You know what? This chick got the best one. She's got the best fucking deal. He's a 10, but he disappeared for 10 years and became a famous rock star while you were stuck struggling financially after your parents popped their socks and you were forced to raise your younger sister. But we're gonna bang him anyway. He's a 10, but he's your brother's best friend and you've literally tortured him for years, but you guys end up fake dating on your family Christmas holiday so you can both avoid the horrendous dates that your mother's organised for you. Yes, and you turned up to this holiday literally with a trunk of toys, and I'm not talking teddy bears. I'm talking vag sticks and plugs. He's a 10, but he's your ex-boyfriend and your brother rocked up to your Christmas fucking holiday with him in tow. So now you have to deal with him in close proximity. He's a 10, but he's your ex-boyfriend's boss. Bangers. Happy reading.
Malachi, this audiobook is off my head. Screwdriver. Hey, screwdriver. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Sir. She just let a stranger f her. Why does that piss me off? It's him! He's the stranger! He is eating her. You are not a vampire. Or have I missed something? Literally, the sentence after, I'll turn into a vampire if I keep drinking her blood. Joe Arden, you are making yourself my favorite narrator. Oh, that was creepy. Oh, the spider. Oh, god damn it. Why is that so sad? Oh. run, little stranger. Oh my god. Yeah.
Malachi.
Oh, Malachi. What is wrong with me? Because I think Malachi is so sweet.
Thank you. Thank you. Titan has freed us.
Oh, I wouldn't say free. More like under new management.
I'm on chapter, 13 of this book, and I want to punch Nina Winchester in the face.
Now I feel bad for Nina. Now I feel bad for wanting to punch her in the face.
I hate that bitch. I hate her. I hate that fucking bitch. I fucking hate that fucking bitch.